So you may be wondering, what on earth is this video about? This video is basically one of our old worlds that we've had for probably about 3 years. And I have another one just in case if you all want to see our second world that we've had for probably about a year or two. And this world basically was created when I was like 10 or something like that. And I was just wanting to show you all it as like a cinematic type thing because I thought it'd be really cool, and you get to see what I've done before I started doing YouTube and everything. This is a little glimpse of my life, kind of, you know. So I'm going to start the video, and so as you can see, I'm playing Awesome Survival V2. And the V3 is the one I could record and do the same thing I did for this one, but for that one. But this is basically my spawn with the fountain and my like a small storage system over there made with stone. This is a little gas station that I was going to make, but I just kind of stopped on it. As you can probably see through a lot of this over here, if you can see my mouse cursor, is some stuff that Mumbo Jumbo, you might have heard him off of YouTube. He made some of this stuff, and I basically just kind of made it on my world because I was such a fan of Mumbo Jumbo that I used to like copy a lot of his stuff. I copied this. I kind of took his design from Hermitcraft, and as you can see on my older videos, I made one called Hermitcraft, because I was such a fan of their series and everything, and so I was making stuff that a lot of the hermits made, and I thought they were really cool designs, so I wanted to make some of this stuff. Let me continue with this. So I have the villager breeder over there to the left, and then the pumpkin farm right there. I was starting on my own tree farm design back just a minute ago, but this is my automatic kind of wheat farm. Actually, let me hurry up and tell you all something real quick. I'm sorry if this is really quick. I'm just trying to like get a video out really quickly because I'm kind of in a hurry. This is just basically an automatic wheat farm down towards that direction. I have a button that allows you to press so the water removes the crops and everything when it's done. That is like a trading hall down there. That's like a weird automatic farm, and this is my automatic sugarcane farm. I thought this was a really good design when I made it. It's basically a bud-powered piston, or bud-powered farm, as you can see down here. There's a little piston, and whenever one sugarcane grows right here, it will make the piston, I think, like extend or something like that. And these pistons will extend, and it'll make all of the sugarcane break, go down into the hoppers, and then go into my storage system. I thought I was really smart when I came up with this, and apparently not, because a lot of other people had the same type design. So you guys basically get to see all of the stuff I kind of made, and just like a little bit more of a good view from underground. As you can see, all these repeaters. And because I never knew how to really do redstone that well, except for like a few things, so when I tried to make this wheat farm design to work, it used a lot of repeaters and all that. So I thought I was being really smart when I came up with this also, but no, I'm like the worst person at redstone ever, because oh my gosh, that's a lot of repeaters. I have a few more things to explain when I'm done with the cinematic thing. So there's this, which is the back part of the pet design, or whatever you want to call it, of the Mumbo Jumbo pet system, or whatever you want to call it. It's basically you toss in items and it makes the guy happy, whatever you choose for the items. And I'm not sure if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, just go check up Mumbo Jumbo and see if you can find his video. I don't know what it's called, so I'm sorry about that. If I did, I would tell you, but I completely forgot what it's called. And this is, if any of you are fans of Mumbo, this is his spoon counter, basically. So whenever he does something like stupid or something like that, this is his counter that he uses of how many times he did something like that. And so I was, like I said, I was such a big fan of Mumbo that I kind of just like copied pretty much everything they did. So I guess you could call me a fanboy or whatever. I'm not as much anymore. I'm just like a normal person basically. As you can see, there's like the cauldrons to get this thing to work and power up the redstone lamps and all the redstone and everything. You can see all these cauldrons here, and if you look close enough, you can actually see some of the water in the inside of the cauldrons. Right there, there's some of the water right there if you couldn't see it. This right here is basically just like a little parkour thing I was working on before I stopped playing the world, and I thought it was really cool at first, but then I just kind of got bored of making it because there's not much of a point on making a parkour. And yeah, that's pretty much it about the parkour. This is a shop, which there is a design on YouTube, I'm pretty sure, of this shop, and my brother made this, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I think these holes right here were like little dispensers in the ground with fireworks, because we celebrated once we made it or something like that, I think, or once he made it. And back there you can see a bit of his house with the pumpkins over there, which you'll get to see here in just a second. Okay, as you can see, this is, I hope you all can see my mouse. So this is the chicken farm my brother used because he needed food. This right here is his pumpkin farm. This is a Terraria character which I made as a prank above his house, which took me maybe like an hour or half an hour to make. I have no idea what that is back there. This is his house. There's a sign right there. If you want, you can like zoom in on the sign. I'm not sure if I will, or if you want to download the video and just zoom in or whatever. So yeah, that's about it. Oh wait, there's his like little sugarcane farm thing right there. And okay, so this is an iron golem farm before I updated the world. Okay, so like I said, there's gonna be a few things I have to explain at the end of the video. And this didn't work very long because I think I just got this idea in my head and it didn't work. So, okay, so this was, actually let me get to a closer zoom, or a closer area. Okay, so this was my original storage farm, or the storage, before I actually made my base. And I had my leather armor, my iron armor, my chainmail armor, my gold armor, my diamond armor, as you can see right over here. I had all my storage, and I think that's diamonds right there or something, and that's ice, I think, right there, and seeds and such. And this was my storage system, and it was really, really good to me. But then eventually I moved on from this storage system and built my base. Okay, so I'm just going to continue with this. Get that off there. So this was when I made my base. I made another iron farm, and because this iron farm wasn't set up correctly, because I was being an idiot, it never worked. So not a single time, and I was kind of upset. And I never actually fixed the farm because I just didn't wanna. So I guess you could call me lazy if you want to. This is like a donut thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna explain something real quick. If you've ever seen, I think it was Hermitcraft 4, Mumbo's base was like this. It was kind of like an ice with birch or something like that, I believe. And so since I was such a big fan, I basically just started copying like everything he did, like I said. And over time I just kind of stopped doing that because I thought it was kind of stupid of me to just copy everything. So this is the little portal right over here, and this is like the platform that I had when I first kind of created this base. That's just another ring thing I was working on. So here's another ring that I was working on at the time, and here is my main platform with the storage over there, as you can see. Okay, so here's the storage, and it's basically an automatic storage where you basically just put in the items right here, and it sorts through wherever you want. So if I put, as you can see, there's diamonds right there, and in the back hopper you had to put, I think, like 21 items with some other items called filter, or whatever you want to call it. You just put in the anvil and such, and let's say if I put items in here, it'll go through, put the diamonds in this chest, and then just keep going if it's some other stuff. Like if I don't have dirt in this storage system, it will just go to the end right there at that hopper. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but that's basically what it does. So this right up here, actually, I might get a better view just in a second. This right here was my AFK fish farm, and I filled these chests up a lot because, as you can see right here, it was my mob farm before I updated the world, and it worked perfectly. Now I don't think it works anymore, but this was the AFK fish farm, like I said, and I just stayed up here AFK fishing while the mob farm was going, so I would get tons of loot, and I would get mending, and I would get gunpowder and stuff from the farm and everything, and it was awesome. I thought I was being really smart, and yes, I actually was being kind of smart. But as you can see, another giant repeater thing, whatever this is, to get this to power, because I didn't know how to make anything like this that's simpler, because I was like probably like 10 or something, or I don't know, 12 or whatever, so I didn't know how to make things like this a lot simpler. Now, this one wasn't really in high detail when you watch the cinematic, so this is the slime farm that I made, which took me quite a few hours to make, and it didn't really produce much slime because I didn't know what I was doing, really. I think I got this design from a YouTuber. I don't remember his name though, so whoever made this, thank you, but I only got a few stacks. I must have done something wrong, but I'm not entirely sure. You get like a quick view of it just for a second. And if you couldn't tell what this is a gambling machine, which I got from a YouTube video that my brother and I used to go gambling and stuff and see if we could get money, basically. And yes, you can technically just steal from these dispensers, but why would you do that? That's just like, that's not right. We're doing it kind of in a way legit, which you will hear here in just a minute. So I think you tossed in. Oh, let me actually skip back real quick. So I think you tossed in iron right here, and you had a chance to get 2 diamonds, which was actually really good. And this is a 3x3 piston door, which I think that's what you call it. And this design was made by Mumbo Jumbo. I'm pretty sure he has a tutorial up on it if you want to go search it up and use it. And I'm pretty sure I'm on 114.4. So it still works, as you can see right here. See, as you saw, it just worked. And real quick, this right here was like a little food dispenser, so if you needed food, you could take it. This is a room that I made, which I thought looked kind of cool. And this is my mine. And beneath this carpet is a hopper system. Oh, as you can see over here, it leads over here, and there's like a little storage area, which when you toss your items in there, it goes into that storage. As you can see, that's it. So this was our world that we've had for a few years, and I just wanted to show you all the world because I thought it was a really cool world, and I might as well, for a video. If you enjoyed, leave a like and such, but I have a few more things to explain. So this world has been cheated on, and just hear me out for a second before you leave or anything. This world was cheated on, and basically after a while I realized that cheating it didn't seem right, so I just kind of removed everything that I could remember that I cheated for. And like, I don't mean the whole entire world was cheated for. I basically just cheated for stuff that I knew would take me too long to get, so I cheated for it, like the beacons and stuff. And I thought cheating was right back then, but now I don't think cheating, no, it's just, no, I don't like it anymore. It's stupid, and I don't think it's a good idea. So I used to cheat for my beacons and stuff, and I removed most of them, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure there was a few other things that we cheated for, but I'm not entirely sure. But I just wanted to point that out. Basically, like, most of the world is legit. Like, I'd say 90% of the world is legit on survival and such, but then the rest is cheated for. So I just wanted to point that out. I'm just letting you know, just in case if you feel like I'm cheating on my new survival world, the one I'm recording on YouTube and such, I'm not cheating on that one. I'm just letting you know that one I'm not cheating on. So I'm being legit and I'm being a good person. So if you enjoyed, guys, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see the second part of this, where you get to see our awesome survival V3. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Goodbye.